it's this is the first time I'm performing on the bus for people. I played 2 songs for Lanya Vanya in Newfoundland. They had a Dial It In project where performers from across the country would perform where they were over the phone, and there was an art gallery in St. John's, and somebody could just walk into the gallery and pick up the phone, and there would be a performer who would then start playing from there was a schedule, so you had to call in. So because of the technicality, and because I've been working on this bus project for years, I really I like to think of that as technically I was the first performer on the bus. So it's really hard to just say some other show was, but this is actually the first time that I've had everybody in here in the way that I imagined it and get to sit in this spot. So it's pretty powerful and magical for me. And I've been working on a record for a bunch of years, and I'm still working on it with Scott back there, and so this will be on that eventually. And okay, I know I just said a bunch of things, but this has a bit of a story. So we just got a van that might last for a while, but up until then, every single vehicle basically that I've ever traveled in on tour has been so sketchy that it's kind of the reason why you can go on the tour. It's like you have a bad vehicle usually, and have cheap rent, and have a bunch of people that may or may not have jobs, and the combination is what enables you to disappear for large amounts of time, usually in a group. But it means that the fragility of people is kind of always in different places, and the vehicle itself. So this is like kind of the life flashing before my eyes song of every time a minor crisis has potentially been the worst crisis, which is almost every tour ever. So it's called A Band End. Stop, a piece would fall into the road right off these walls. We'd hold the wheels against our sides. The highways force their fingers pry, and I would stop to fuel or pee to see the land surrounding me. And 7 would be 6, the drummers in the mist. Headlights now are peeling off. The seats are harder, the brakes are soft, and I stapled seat belts, but they lift. The trunk has opened and spilled our bits, and I would stop to stretch and breathe to see the road turn into trees. And 6 has turned to 5. The keyboards took to flight. Are trying and freezing to keep us here from ever leaving, and the windows let the phantoms in. I try to think, but hear it spin. The wheel is locked to keep us curving. The speedometer is spinning and swerving, and I get out to sit in the back to have a coffee and try to relax. 5 has turned to 4. The guitar slipped through the door. The room inside is now increasing as the walls are buckling and easing. The springs spring up and into sides. The lights have died, the mirrors have eyes. The headrest found a final place to rest itself. Our necks aren't safe. The oil is thick and growing fingers. The fuel spills out, its powder lingers. check a map and wake you up so I can nap. And 4 has turned to 3. May the oboe rest in peace. The last one, other than you or me, somehow slipped out when I didn't see. I wish I had a story to say for them, but they just sort of played a bit of everything. And now this car has been returned to the places where things like that are earned. And it's you and I at the end. Can I call this a band? Or can I call this a band end? Bye, Dad. Have fun at hockey.
Love you. Good luck.